Good morning, my friends. This is Rosemary. And I have a guest. Say something.
And this is her sister, Connie.
And,
Hello, my friend.
And I wanted to kind of bring her along with me and discuss menopause. And hopefully you guys will learn through what I'm experiencing. Because menopause is a whirlwind, guys, and it is also nerve-wracking, and it's not something to just minimize in our lives or just pretend it didn't happen. Like, it's happening, and it's happening to me. And so I thought maybe I would talk to my sister and come on and explain what I'm experiencing, and you could learn from it. I think that's why the doctor thought that I had adrenal fatigue, because there was so much involved with the tiredness, the hot flashes. Now, I don't get the night sweats yet, but Connie, have you had the night sweats?
Oh, yes. Yes.
And Tony's going through some night sweats.
Well, I can say that my hot flashes really occur now more during the day than they do at nighttime. I've only had one nighttime where I wake up completely soaked. It's because when I went to bed, I was freezing, and then I ended up with all these blankets on top of me. So I get up, and I'm just soaked from my head to my toes.
Yeah, and
but that doesn't always happen. Like, it's not an every night thing. It was just a couple of times. But more than likely, now it's more during the day. I could be in the pool working out, and all of a sudden I'll feel my face turn, like I can feel my face getting hot, and the ladies next to me will say, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" Because my ears turn red, my face turns like an apple.
Isn't that something?
And I'm having a heat flash.
Well, it's funny that you would say that, because let me explain what happened to me the other night. Yesterday night? No, not yesterday, the day before. I was having anxiety plus.
My husband just heard our conversation. He said, "Babe, you're saying heat flash. It's a hot flash."
Yeah, it's a hot flash. That's okay. It's a twin thing. We talk country and twin. That's all it is. Anyway, so I was having an anxiety attack with a mood swing. Remember that, Connie? Because Connie had to help me through it. It was horrible. And I know that you ladies can relate. The men won't relate so much, but it's not, it's gonna be good to hear anyway. That way, if you ever have a girlfriend or your wife, you can understand her better, right? But in my case, I went through my anxiety. It was really, I was exhausted after the anxiety. It really hits you really big time. And what I do to help me, and Connie has told me this too, is take deep breaths. And before even Connie told me, I was already doing it. And it's just a cleansing breath. You breathe in through your nose, and you go as deep as you can, and then you just blow it out as hard as you can. I call it the swimming breathing. Because you take it in, and then you just kind of whoo it out as best as you can. And you do that several times, and it actually makes you tired. But your body, inside your body, and tell me if you can relate, Connie, inside your body, when you're having an anxiety attack, you are feeling like your body is doing this. I'm shaking, Connie. And it's like this. But you're not physically shaking. Well, I do get the tremble, but it's a very light tremble, and my husband has noticed it. But inside me, I'm like this. Like, oh my God, what's going on with me? What's going on with me? And I can feel my heart, and it's like fluttering all over. Have you experienced, how's your anxiety hit you? And it usually hits me when I'm more relaxed than anything.
Now, like I said, I started my menopause when I was 35. So when I was going through it, I didn't know I was going through menopause. I just thought I thought it was my diabetes making me flutter with my heart.
Right, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And my irritable and all that. And so I really didn't understand what was going on with my body, and I thought it was because of my weight and just a lot of things that I just didn't know what I was going through, and finally realized I was going through menopause.
Right.
Well, now I'm 50 years old, so when one wants to come around, hit me, I kind of know what to do, but I haven't had, thank God, I haven't had anxiety
Yeah.
since I've lost my weight. So, I don't know.
You know what? I
Maybe
heard
I'm done.
on, because I've been Googling it, and I've been doing lots of videos about menopause, and they say that when you exercise, your anxiety will go down. So as soon as I've tried to get on the elliptical twice, and I've gotten to 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, and that's when my legs start to get jello. So, and he told me he didn't want me to exercise the first week of taking the medication anyway, and here I am doing it. But anyway, I had to get off because I don't need to be falling. And okay, so then I experienced a mood swing. Okay, I have been upset about things, but not in this way. Let me explain. And Connie, I want you to cut me off if you need to cut me off. But this is the thing that happens with me, or happened to me. This is the first time it's happened to me. I was in the bedroom with my husband. I usually have my little ear things on, so I really can't hear the TV. I'm not even focusing on the TV. I'm focusing on my videos and responding to my friends and giving them support and loving on my friends. That's just what I do. I love doing that when Eric gets home because I really don't like his shows anyway. Well, there was this show on, or he had put on a movie, and it was a army movie, and so I could hear in the background, even with the ears on, I could hear his the guns going off and fighting and all this stuff that was just irritating me on the inside, and I was like, whoa. But it was getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and the mood and the swing, I just wanted to just, I got upset. And I'm thinking, what the heck? So I knew it was it had to have been the menopause thing because I had not experienced that. And I started feeling like angry with Eric. His voice was bothering me. The TV was bothering me. Poor baby. So I opt to get myself out of the room and go into the living room and sit in my chair. And I called you. And what did I tell you, Connie?
That Eric was irritating you.
But what was I? I was explaining to you, why was I all of a sudden so irritated? I mean,
And I told you one day you were going to get these irritable feelings, and you weren't going to know what to do. And it's in the pit of your stomach, and what did I tell you to go do? I told you, get a towel, put it in your mouth, and scream!
Yeah, that's what I did. And you know what? I thought that was so silly for you to tell me that. I thought, really? But you know what? That was the best thing, because I think even the deep breathing was not going to help me at that point.
It's like you feel something in the pit of your stomach and you just want to beat somebody.
I'm telling you, I'm glad that you're talking with me about this, because I don't want to come off like a crazy person. I really don't. I'm trying to get through this.
But that's what I did for me, because at that time, you got to understand, I had 2 teenagers in the house, and they were driving me bananas.
Right.
So by the time Alfred got home, I had already passed that anxiety, that frustration, and I didn't want to, get frustrated with them, and I didn't want to get frustrated with Alfred, so I would just go to the bathroom, get a towel, put it in my mouth, and just scream as loud as I could just to get that.
I put a paper towel in my mouth.
Huh?
I just gave them the example. I put a paper towel in my mouth and went, ugh. Let me tell you. So afterwards, I wasn't very nice to Blue Eyes. I will be honest, and I'm going to be as honest as I can throughout this whole journey, because we got 10 years of it. Some people go 4 years, some people go 6 years, and some people go 10 years. Connie, how long did you go?
Well, I'm 35 and I'm 50. So I would say about 10 to 15
I apologize for not commenting to all my videos so far, guys. And you know, I want you guys to give us feedback in the comment area on if you've gone through what Connie and I are going through or went through. I know that a lot of us are 50 and over, and so we are experiencing this together. So
That's right.
I don't want to come off as a crazy person, but I got to talk about this because I feel like a lot of us shut that part of our lives down because, oh, it's just menopause. Well, let me tell you, it's not just menopause. It is something that needs to be addressed. Not as an illness so much, but as what women go through, so that other people can feel our frustration and understand it better when you go through it. I know a lot of you are young, but a lot of you are also going through what Connie's already gone through and what I'm going through. So it's good that my sister has gone through it and has been able to coach me through it. Another thing that happened to me, or has been happening to me off and on, is this depression of not so much with you guys. In fact, I just embrace you guys so much right now because of all the love and thoughtful and caring, kind words that have been given to me. That is much needed and much accepted and appreciated. But with my girls, I sometimes feel like I wasn't a good mom. And, you know, I have to remember that Satan is a liar, okay? Satan comes to rob and destroy. That's what his job is. And so those thoughts will come into my mind. It's just like this weight loss. It's a mind thing. And this depression can be a mind thing. And I have to overcome that with prayer and believe that I was a good mom. I was the best mom that I could be, that I could have been to them while I was raising them, right? They're adults now.
Rosemary, you were a very good mother. At 487 pounds, you did everything you could to do with your children. You did more with your children than I did with my children, and that was to take them at every field trip I could remember. You were there, even at that weight.
I tried.
You still moved around and did what you had to do.
I did. I tried. I did the best I could. That's what I'm saying. That's all any of us can do. Remember that. Because we can read all the mama books and all the daddy books in the world, and still our kids make us feel like we didn't give them enough. You know, I'm just saying. Is that not true, Connie? It's true. But then they're going to get older and they're going to start appreciating you. I have a daughter that calls me and says, Mom, because she's having to raise her own children. She goes, I don't know how you did it, Mom, but I appreciate what you gave me and what you did for me. So, I mean, okay. So what I was saying about the depression part is that I've been able to just go to God with it. I talk with Connie, but I go to God with it, and I feel His peace and His warmth over me. And that's all you can do with any of these things that are happening to you. If you have somebody that's gone through it in your life, talk to them. If these videos are going to help you, I don't know if this will be one of many or one of none. But Connie and I are willing to talk about what's going on with me. So that's what happened the other day, was my anxiety and my mood swing kicked in, and it was like a whirlwind. Now, the medication is still not doing anything for me yet. And it's like the doctor said, you're not going to feel, don't call me in a week and tell me you don't feel right, or you're still feeling the same, because it doesn't work that way. It has to go into your bloodstream. And he told me to take it at the same time every day. So as soon as my blue eyes hands me coffee in the morning, even though I know I'm supposed to eat, and I do eat right afterward. Connie will call me. We have breakfast together, but I give it a good 30, 40 minutes before I can eat anything anyway. So, so is that all, Connie? You want to say anything? We gotta go. Okay, I love you guys. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye.